Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Aamir Sheikh. I am a SAT mathematics teacher. I am teaching SAT from the last 17 years, and my student got higher marks in the SAT mathematics portion. I use my full experience, got very high marks, and they will prefer how to the shortcut techniques which I taught him for the test. I can teach in both the language, English and Urdu, whichever you like. Now, first of all, I will go to introduce you the course of the SAT mathematics. What is the first of all, I will tell you about the SAT mathematics course, and then I will tell you about one of the examples so that you better understand what is SAT demand from us and what is the SAT test and how the question arise in it. First of all, I will introduce you about the SAT mathematics course. We divide SAT mathematics course in 4 parts. First part is the algebra. We can also start of algebra. And first of all, I will tell you about the basic math factors. Then we will solve simple linear equation, and then solve a linear equation with 2 variables, and then we will go further ahead for the polynomials of second degree and third degree, and how to solve them. Then factorization of the quadratic equation and some system of quadratic equations. On the 7th point in this chapter, we will go about how to solve the system of equations and what are the algebraic inequalities. Now today, the important topic of the SAT mathematics is absolute value equations and their inequalities, how to solve it. And we completely discuss it with the help of the graph. In graph of the xy plane, how to solve them, how to divide the coordinate plane, and how we take points in it. Then we will solve the simple linear equation, how to find the solution of the linear equations in the graph. Then find in this chapter and at the end, we will show you about what is function, how we can create it, and what are the demand of the function. The second chapter is about the problem solving and data analysis. In this chapter, first of all, we will go towards the percentage and then ratio and proportion and rate, and also the important topic about converting units of measurement. We will deal with the linear inequalities and how to graph and how to find the solution of the graph from the linear inequalities, graphs and tables, and 1 or 2 questions arise from the scattered plots and the sampling. And finally, in this chapter, we will deal with the mean, median, mode, and standard deviation and variance of the statistics by collecting the data of it. This is the second chapter. Third chapter, in which we include the advanced mathematics topic like rational exponents and more advanced algebraic methods, complex numbers, completing the squares, also the parabola and its 4 types and what are their equations and how we will find the equations, and vertex and their directives, how we deal with it. Then finally in this chapter, we will see how to find the reflecting equation and reflecting graph of the function. I will tell you about how to find the reflecting graph of any line and any function. Then in the 4th chapter, we are heading towards the geometry. In geometry, first of all, we'll deal with the lines and angles, then triangles and how we solve the triangles. After the triangles, we are heading towards the quadrilaterals, in which we discuss the parallelogram, rectangle and square, and their areas and perimeters. Then we will discuss the circles and solid geometry, and little form of the coordinate geometry and basic trigonometry. This is the course, and then finally we will take your 2 tests and then evaluate you where you stand in the out of 800. Finally, I will tell you about this one, how to the third section, which is non-calculator section, which have 25 minutes and 20 questions. You see that they're just simple formulas and the questions need no calculator. It's just the calculation of the normal calculations, just you need it. This is the section 3. The section 4 is about the 55 minutes and it contains 38 questions. In this section, you need calculator in it, and this is little hard section, but not all hard. In it also, he demands some calculations, some tough calculations and some data calculations like this. Now, I will tell you about the how to solve the SAT question in the paper. This is one of the example, and how we take up the things and how we calculate the things and what SAT demand from us. Remember that we must need to know how much time to each question we are given to it. Otherwise, the things are very difficult for us to cope up the whole of the paper. Look at the question. This is complex number question. This is he demands us 7 plus 3 iota plus 8 minus 9 of iota. In this section, 7 plus 3 of iota minus 8 and plus 9 of iota. We just go to the real to real part and imaginary to imaginary part. 7 minus 8 and plus 3 iota and plus 9 of iota. This will become minus 1 plus 12 of iota. And my answer is A option.